Good evening, family. Today is still Monday, April 15th, 2024. I am back with another episode, as y'all can see. And since you're here, thank you again for tuning in. And I appreciate you. And I was thinking, right? Shocking, surprising, I know. I was thinking. And I was thinking about something I heard earlier on Facebook talking about, I was listening to some women talking about why they were cheating on their husband or whatever, right? And I was like, wow, women got excuses for every damn thing. They ain't responsible for nothing they do. It's always somebody else's fault, according to some of the reasons they was given why they cheated. They were made to cheat, pretty much. They literally were talking about how their husbands or boyfriends, the people they were in a committed relationship with, how they were made to cheat. And I'm going to tell y'all some of the experiences I've had in my past. Hearing some of these same excuses that I heard these women giving, right? In my past, I have been many a side dude. Am I proud of that? Yeah. I don't need to be lying. Shit, that shit boosts my ego. Damn sure did. Y'all know I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I sit up here and act like, man, shit, I didn't feel like the big man. I ain't feel like King Dingaling. If I sit up here and tell you I ain't feel like that, I'll be lying. So yes, I was proud of it. I felt like the man. His old lady want me. His wife want me. I'm better than him. He ain't got nothing on me. As a young fool, that's how I felt. You know what I said? Fool. That don't change the fact that I did those things. That was me. And I can't say I wouldn't do it again under the right set of circumstances. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. So, do what you gotta do to keep your wife from me, because I am a man. If she bad enough, she might get got. Just talking. Just entertainment purposes only. So, I remember in my day, didn't have any money. I'm talking about, it was time where I was living with my mom. And there were women that I was kicking it with, that a couple of them married, a couple of them in relationships. Husband, a boyfriend, or whatever, what have you, was the so-called good man, paying all the bills, as women say they want a man supposed to do. And got y'all, some of you guys around here thinking that if you doing that, she gonna be happy and she gonna do right by you. Cause you being a good man, you paying all the bills, you taking care of her, she don't want for nothing. You a good man. But you're not a perfect man. So you not being a perfect man, you're gonna neglect some things. Some things you're not gonna do. And those things that you don't do, is going to give her the green light to rationalize and justify in her mind that she got a right to cheat on you. You heard me right. Now, women are not the only one that cheat now. We understand that, ladies. Men cheat too. What a revelation. Men cheat. But here's the deal, and what this video is about. Men and women cheat for different reasons. Men cheat just strictly out of sex. Nothing else. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing got to be going on at home. Can have a perfect relationship at home. Perfect woman. She doing everything she supposed to do. She got good loving, and he'll still cheat. If he at that phase of his life where he ain't through conquering. I think I've talked about this before. A man have a conquering phase or a hoe phase. No matter how good you're at home, no matter what he got at home, perfect, he'll still get out here and F off. No emotional ties. The women that he kicking it with on the outside, he cares nothing about them. At all. They mean nothing to him. He probably don't even remember their name for real when he cut them off. On to the next one. But now women, on the other hand, when they cheat, it's different. It's emotional. It's feeling involved. Their feelings get involved when they do it. They use excuses like, you were neglecting her. She ain't out there just to get to bust one. Most of them. Now you got some of them out there that, you might be horrible in bed. Some of the excuses that were given to me about why they were with me, doing their husbands the way they were doing them, or doing their boyfriend the way they were doing them. He worked too much. He paying all the bills now, but he worked too much. How he supposed to pay all the bills if he don't hardly work? She wasn't paying nothing. Coming to pick me up in a car he paying for. I was a big fool. Yes, indeed. I know y'all. Y'all ain't gotta tell me, big boy, you a fool. I know. I don't do that no more. I'm just telling you my experience. Trying to spread some knowledge, some game to you. He worked too much. He didn't have enough time for her. It wasn't all the way, it wasn't, now you got some women who cheat because the man at home, horrible in the bed, right? But she don't want to leave him because he's a good dude, so she'll go get her rocks off somewhere else. That's rare. That's not the majority of why women cheat. Most women cheat, it ain't for physical reasons. Most women cheat for emotional reasons. Attention. The husband ain't the number one reason. Ladies, y'all might admit it, might not admit it. Whatever, I don't care. I know what I'm talking about. I done been a side piece too many times to know women like the back of my hand. And I'm gonna tell you something about a woman, fellas. You never know how sneaky a woman is until you are her side piece. Y'all run around here thinking y'all sneaky at men, thinking you're getting over and pulling one over on your girl. We ain't got nothing on a woman. Nothing on a woman when she ready to get out here and do her thing. We can't compete with them. So I advise you not to dish it if you can't take it. But a lot of times you ain't gotta dish it, and she still gonna dish it to you. If you slacking in any area that she thinks you supposed to be providing for her. If you ain't financially. See, a woman, and a lot of y'all might say, well, big boy, she should just leave if she ain't happy, or this and that. In the perfect world, yeah. Like you might say, the man should just leave instead of cheat. Yes, she should just leave instead of cheat in the perfect world. But as y'all know, we don't live in a perfect world. So cheating happens. Get out of la-la land. Join us in reality, okay? We talking reality. People cheat, men and women. I'm not trying to blow smoke up y'all and tell y'all about how things should be. I'm telling you about how things are and what to look out for. Well, not what to look out for, but why they claim they cheat. He wasn't showing her enough attention is the number one reason. Not his wood size. Not he's horrible in bed. Not he ain't taking care, he ain't got no money. None of that. Majority of women that I done been with that were cheating, good husbands, good boyfriend or whatever, took great care of them, even gave them enough money to give me. Go figure. Just keep that in mind for some of you guys that's out there paying all the bills and your woman keeping her money. She might be getting her money to a deadbeat loser like I was, who living with his mama. And she keeping me laced up with your money that you call yourself being a good man with. But you ain't spending enough time with her. She got her hair done the other day. I'm telling you stuff we be sitting down where she be telling me about how bad her husband is, how he neglecting her. She got her hair done, one of them telling me. I sat in that chair for hours. You know, he ain't even say nothing about my hair. Yes. Something as trivial as that. He ain't noticed her hair. That man could have been a dog tired from working all the time to pay all the bills because she ain't lifting one finger to help him pay anything. As a matter of fact, she ain't paid for the hair that she claimed he ain't compliment her on. He paid for the hair. But she laying up with me because he ain't tell her how good the hair looked that he paid for. Keep that in mind, you good men out there paying all the bills, because that's what a man's supposed to do. Okay. And I agree with that to a certain extent. Not for these women nowadays. Back in the day, yeah, not no more. You're going to help me, sister. You can cheat, do whatever you want to do, but you done been to help me in the process, though. You ain't made no complete fool out of me. He ain't compliment her enough. He ain't tell her how her hair looked. Her dress that he bought. He ain't tell her how good she look in it. He bought it. She overlooking that fact. He's not telling her how good she look in it. So she come give me the, I'm winning. Because I'm getting it. I ain't complimenting on her hair either. I ain't telling her how good she look in the dress either. I'm trying to focus on how she look out of it. How ironic. She cheated on him for not complimenting her on her hair, on her dress. She coming to cheat with a guy that ain't doing it either. I ain't spending no time with her either, cause we ain't together. So I'm spending less time with her than he is. How ironic. The mind of a woman. Listen, ladies, cause a lot of y'all done did this, y'all know I ain't lying. You somewhere with a guy right now because your husband or boyfriend don't compliment you enough, don't spend enough time with you, he's not emotionally there, he's somewhere else. All them excuses y'all use, these emotional feeling excuses. See, a lot of fellas, most of the time when women cheat, it ain't physical. The majority of women that cheated with me supposedly fell in love with me. And I'm the side dude. I don't buy into that crap. I know it's mentally, emotionally, they weird. I just listen to them tell me how much they love me. And you think I believe you love me and I'm looking at you cheat on this dude who breaking his neck for you. But you love me. I live with my mama. I ain't giving you nothing. I ain't got nothing to give you but some wood. A lot of times they would tell me their husband wood bigger than mine. But you're giving it to me though. Not that I gotta live with, I'm just saying he's bigger. But I like doing it with you. Ain't that some crap? For you men out there that down on yourself because you think you ain't big enough for her. You can be King Kong. I'm gonna say something else, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And she still gonna get to somebody who got less than you. Who packing less than you. Because how he makes her feel emotionally. Emotionally. Women are feely, emotional, not physical. They're physical, but it's second. Emotional first. Men are physical first, emotional second. Keep that in mind. Women get out here and do what they do based on their emotion and how they feel. Whether reality makes sense or not, as long as they feel that way, they're going to do it. Be dead wrong, but they feel like they're right. She feel like it's okay to come lay with me. I ain't got a pot to piss in or one to throw out of. Your husband working at Scott Paper Company, making 6 figures back in the 90s. You know what kind of money that was. You come laying with me, giving me his money, riding around in his car, because he didn't compliment you on your hair. He didn't compliment you on your dress. He come home from work, he go in there, take a shower, eat, and lay down and go to bed to get ready to go pull another 12 to 14-hour shift the next day, because he paying for everything. But you so selfish and self-centered, you come lay with me because he ain't got time for you. But I ain't got time for you either, though. But I'm worthy enough for you to cheat on that man with. I ain't told you about your hair either. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to mess it up. But you're cheating on that man because he ain't tell you how nice your hair look. Because he's so spaced out and tired and exhausted, he just ain't notice it. Didn't mean no harm. He loved you because he paid for it. But he's so tired from what he had to do to pay for it, he didn't think to tell you your hair looks nice. I like it. Something as simple as that, a woman will blow up a wonderful relationship and come lay with a deadbeat like me. Or like I was, I'm not a deadbeat anymore. Y'all get what I'm saying. I was a deadbeat. All the things she was complaining about her husband was with me too. I'm worse than your husband. But I'm getting the goodies. It ain't paying nothing for it. As a matter of fact, you paying me. Cause your emotions, when you're emotional, ladies, you're not thinking rationally. That's why women are not meant to lead. Cause y'all too emotional and you don't make rational decisions. Your emotions got you over here doing the complete opposite of what you should be doing. You're complaining about your husband, but you're cheating with a man worse than your husband. And you in love with him. So you say. Because you done let your emotions get tied up into a man that don't care nothing about you. That's the main reason women cheat, fellas. There's no big extravagant reason, no explanation. You just was horrible. No, you be the best man in the world. But you're gonna slip. You're gonna fall short somewhere. You ain't gotta be abusive. None of that. You ain't got to cheat a day in your life. Something simple, as you ain't compliment on her on her hair, or her dress. Or you get off work, you go take a shower, eat, and go to bed. You ain't took her out to dinner in a couple of weeks. Or to the club to dance in a couple of weeks. If at all. Those are your faults. That's what justifies her cheating on you. Something as simple as that. It don't take much, y'all. Fellas, I'm not trying to scare you. Not trying to tell you to mistreat your woman. That's not what I'm doing. I'm telling you reality. And why you should never fall in love with a woman. Why she should never be your number one priority. Why she should never be up here on a pedestal over you. Never put her over you. She's my everything. I live for her. You dead, you're a damn fool. Treat her well, and that's not what I'm saying. But I just gave y'all how simple and easy it is and why women cheat the most. It ain't got nothing to do with you ain't good in bed. I told you a couple of my husbands was bigger than me. Didn't matter. He was too tired to use it. Because he working 12, 14, double, 16 double shifts and stuff. Paying all the bills because that's what he think a good man's supposed to do for his wife. Here I am, a slime ball, sleaze bag as alpha male strategy, whatever you call them, sleaze ball, out there at a young age. You over here with me, and your man is a supervisor at Scott Paper Company. I'm supervising this bedroom. That's it. That's all you getting from me. No compliments on your hair. I'm sweating your hair out. No compliments on your dress. I'm trying to get you up out of it. And that's all you getting from me. And that's all you gonna get. Cause truth be told, I'm not telling you, I would never be with you. As long as you give me what I want, I deal with you. You slip at all, you got to go. You his problem, not mine. So any woman that's out here finna go cheat on her husband or her wife for those bullshit reasons, remember Big Wars. There are plenty of big wars out here. Well, old day big war, not the, I ain't with that now, but big war back in the day. Think about that. When you ready to do your man wrong, or he compliment you on your hair or your dress, or he tired and he go home from work and go to bed. You think he cheating? No, that's your explanation, your excuse to go do your thing. Hey, it is what it is, fella. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.